Hi guys, it's Shauna. I was thinking today, it is the 15th of January 2020. Having a hard time with that one. Time is really going by fast for me lately. And I thought maybe with all the new energies that are coming in, that as much as I can use some centering, I'm wondering if maybe some of you could as well. So I thought this morning I would run through a centering exercise, a grounding, centering, clearing some chakras, that kind of thing. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned in, stay open, and you will receive everything that's done. If you're not open, you won't receive it. So that's your safety point, right? Like you can watch it. If you're not open to it, you will not receive it. And that's pretty much how I set up everything. It's okay for you to view it first, and then open up and go back and actually receive and view it again. So I have brought down my sacred healing space, which is a protected space that will include you as well. So we're kind of in my safe space. Let's put it that way. So first, I thought maybe some grounding would be helpful. Um, so much has changed. The earth is shifting. Our energies around us are shifting. Things are getting higher and higher. So bringing that into our energy system and into our body to help to support us as these shifts are happening. It's just something that I really suggest, and I am terrible about doing it on a regular basis. So let's start with a grounding. I'm just going to ask that you imagine that you have the etheric roots from your feet down into the earth. They go all the way to the center of the earth, and they pull up earth energy, just the supportive, positive earth energies into our body. We start at our feet, and that moves up through our body. And we're going to bring it into every cell in our being, between every cell in our being, through all the organs, through every aspect of our physical body, and anywhere in our energy fields that might need grounding as well. And we just keep bringing that up and through, all the way up through to the top of the head. And again, anywhere else in our energy field that we might need it. We just allow that to kind of take place. Take a few deep breaths. I just imagine it, which is why I close my eyes. Just breathe that in for a minute. Okay. From there, I am going to ask for a clearing of any energies that is within our bodies or our energy fields that are not beneficial to us at this time. So I ask the angels and source to come in with their energy and transmute any and all negative or lower energies or anything that is not beneficial to each individual. I ask for those energies to be transmuted, healed, changed into positive, or completely removed from our energy system, whatever it is that is best and optimal for each of us. It is a thank you. Breathe with that a little bit. I work on clearing the brain and just kind of letting things float away. The next thing they're talking about is calling all parts of you back to you. So we tend to wander through the world, and if we have concern for someone or love for someone, we tend to leave a bit of ourselves with them unnecessarily. So what we want to do is call back all parts of ourselves that are unnecessarily left with others or left out in the world. So I call all parts of me back to me that have been left unnecessarily out with others or other parts of the world, and I bring them back to me, and I leave with those people, places, love and gratitude for their presence in my life. But I am whole. I am centered in my own energy. I am whole. Breathe that in for a minute. Know that anyone that you've left your energy with out of care is fine. They're fine without that. And you won't be as drained if you keep that up on a regular basis. Just call that energy back. You won't be quite as drained. Sometimes we can leave parts of ourselves out there, and it's kind of draining to our energy. All right. So from there, I would like to offer a balancing, resetting, clearing of chakras. The 7 main chakras. There's a lot of them, but we'll just work with the 7 today. And we're going to start with the root chakra. And what we want to do is ask the angels and source to please send in energy to clear any and all non-beneficial energies for each individual. And we ask that the chakra be reset to its optimum settings for each person and aligned as appropriate for each individual. And we ask that as we go through each one of these, that is exactly what is done with each chakra. So that's the root chakra. The next chakra is the second chakra, which is the sacral. And we're going to ask again the source and the angelics come in with their energy, open, clear, clean, and reset to optimum settings for each individual. Take a good deep breath on those. And I ask for that to be aligned as well. We're then going to go to the solar plexus, which is above the navel in the upper stomach area. And again, we ask source and angelics to come in, clean, clear any and all non-beneficial energies. We ask for each chakra to be reset to optimum settings for each individual and to be aligned as needed. So thank you. And again, we move up to the heart chakra, which is the center of the chest. And again, we ask for the angelic support and the source energy to open, clear, and clean any and all non-beneficial energies for each individual, transmuting anything that doesn't need to be in there, resetting to optimum settings for the person at this time, and aligning as needed. From the heart, we're going to jump up to the throat. The throat chakra open. Source energy in to clean, clear, and transmute any and all non-beneficial energies. Reset the chakras to optimum settings for you at this time. And align as needed. And then we will move up to the third eye, which is in the center of the brow. And we ask again for angelic support and the source energy to come in and open and clear and clean any and all non-beneficial energies, transmuting them into more positive energy or removing them. I ask for the chakras to be reset to optimum settings for each individual and aligned as needed. From the third eye, we're going to run up to the crown chakra, which is top of the head. Again, we're going to ask for source energy with the angelic support to come in. Open that chakra up, clean out any non-beneficial, connect it into your guidance, into your team. We ask for it to be set to optimum settings for each individual and aligned as needed. It is a thank you. So this is going to take different amounts of time for different people. So expect it to run for a few minutes. Do some deep breathing. Kind of allow the centering to take place. If it's uncomfortable for you, then don't do it. Okay? Most of us need some form of centering from time to time, the things that we deal with in life. the energies that we come in contact with from other people, they tend to throw our energy systems off. And I really feel like because we've got so much going on and we've got so many energies changing and the earth is changing so much, that we need to do a little more care in this way of our energy systems right now, and our physical body. We really need the support from the earth. So I really suggest that you regularly try to ground in whatever way works for you. It does not have to be my way. It just needs to be what works for you. So hopefully this was helpful for you, and it kind of grounds and centers your energy. Helps you breathe a little easier. You can always come back and do it more than once. I always suggest a little extra water through the day if you've done this type of energy work, because that's what it is. You're bringing in some really high energies to clean, clear, and reset things. So you really want to support the body as much as possible and allow any flushing that might need to happen. And water is your best bet for that. And, hopefully you find this helpful. If you have any questions, you can always leave me a comment or contact me. And anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your week, and that you take care of each other. Much love.